What's going on, fellas? We're back at it again with another crazy video. Now, we just hit 3.1k. I can't believe it. That's crazy. So thank y'all so much for that. Anyway, fellas, today we're going to be talking about Kanye fluffing West. Now, he recently dropped his new album, Vultures, and I've been loving it. I've been listening to it a lot, but there's been a lot of controversy surrounding that album. So today we're going to be talking about some of the controversies surrounding the album. I'm going to start this off by saying the Needle Drop's review of the album, he didn't even review it, or everyone wants to know what he has to think about an album for some odd reason. He spent more than half of the video ranting about Kanye West and how he's a horrible person and all that stuff, and that he's so controversial, blah blah blah, you feel me? I think if you're going to review music, you shouldn't put the person's actions and what they do into your review. Obviously, Mr. Fantano's emotions are getting in the way of the review.
It's not so bad. He's just a little crazy, that's all.
Chat,
Especially since
chat. When were these efforts, chat? When he was reviewing albums and things people were saying to rappers that kill people, dude. What do you think about the families that have dead people in it, right? You're gonna do it one way, you gotta do it both ways. If you're gonna stand tall, you stand tall across the board. You don't say, oh, this album though. Oh, guys, this guy's liked by the public. He's a review. Oh, but this guy though, no, guys, we must stand against it. Shut up, boom.
The thing is, XQC makes a pretty good point here, but the fact that it's XQC saying it means that people aren't going to take it seriously. Some TMZ reporter a couple weeks back told Kanye West if his wife had free will. In what situation is it okay to tell someone that? That is just a crazy thing to say to anyone. Honestly, I think Kanye West took it pretty well, since all he did was snatch the reporter's phone, or the TMZ paparazzi's phone. Then he gave the phone back and asked to get her contact info, because he was going to give her a job or something crazy like that. I think Kanye West took this situation pretty well, since this paparazzi only wanted a reaction out of Kanye. And you gotta remember, these people aren't superheroes or anything. I mean, it's Kanye West, but yeah, they aren't superheroes or anything, and they're just human like us. And they're constantly being harassed by paparazzis. I would probably go crazy if that was happening to me. Also, Kanye's bipolar, which plays a part in some of the emotions he shows. So in one of the listening parties Kanye hosted for Vultures, he actually used the Ozzy Osbourne sample in one of the songs. And the thing is, the sample wasn't even cleared at all. And clearing samples is like a major thing. If you don't clear a sample properly, you could get sued and not make any money off the song. Not properly clearing a sample is a huge no-go, especially if you're pushing music to distributors and making a ton of money off of a song. Sting actually made 85% off of Juice WRLD's biggest hit, Lucid Dreams, because the song was interpolated, which is similar to sampling, but a little different. Alright, so there's been like a couple samples that weren't properly cleared on the album. So apparently he didn't clear the sample for the Don't Die, and it's got pulled off Spotify from it was Donna Summer's estate, copyrighted. They had a copyright issue with it. So right here it says the track from Ye and Tide's joint album, blah blah. Okay, so the song was only there for like 4 days when it initially released. Okay, so he asked for permission, he was denied, he changed the words, he used an AI, but so it might have been the estate or another party. I mean, he should probably definitely get sample clearance, or actually like get permission before he drops the song. See, there's been so much like issues, like, okay, this Nicki Minaj didn't want to drop her verse for New Body, and the Backstreet Boys sample on it for everybody. The crazy thing about the Vultures album is that it's pretty much an independent album. Kanye had a deal with Def Jam since like 2003, but now he doesn't even have like his own big label that's backing him. And there's a lot of things this is affecting, like it's harder for him to book venues for his listening parties. He went on Instagram a week ago to voice his frustrations on this. And even his album is being pulled off Spotify and Apple Music because Kanye apparently violated the distributors' policies because they didn't actually know that the album was going to come out. And Kanye just dropped it by himself. Like, he didn't get no permission or clearance to drop it. So the album was like gone off DSPs for a minute, but then they brought it back with another distributor. I guess they got another deal with them. So overall, it's been a huge mess. Like, this rollout, it's a mess. It's everywhere. I don't even know what to think anymore. But I want to know if you guys like the album. It's a bit different than some of his other albums. But tell me what you guys think. I want to know what everyone has to think in the comments below. Let's get it.